Black Compass Media back live with another one. Shout out to everybody out there right now. Tone Bro checking in on a Friday, man. Salute to everybody. Make sure y'all do y'all Christmas shopping. Get y'all trees up. We in that season. I know how it is. For all y'all that got kids and all that, you know what I'm saying? Them games will come cheap and things like that, man. And for everybody else, make sure y'all with y'all families and things of that nature. But as always, up here, man, Black Compass Media. Make sure you subscribe to us. All of our content is available everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. All right. So make sure y'all tap in. And I know a lot of people have been coming to the Discord. We got people from all around the world out there. I want to give a big shout out to North Carolina, Greenville, North Carolina to be exact. Rabbit Hole. Shout out to Underground Fade. Shout out to my man Scoop, my man Knowledge, Bug. What up? Yo, shout out to the whole crew out there, man. Show me a lot of love. When the battles come out, we definitely gonna get everybody up here to talk about that scene right there. All right. And I see y'all in here. But without further ado, and you know, this is a part of a double header that we got today. You know what I'm saying? We got one artist right now that I'm gonna introduce is the hardest working man in battle rap. No one works harder, no one works more consistently, no one brings as much consistent intensity to the ring. You play around with this guy, you might get clipped. You might. League owner, all right? League owner, battler, road warrior, all the different badges you can have in a sense, all right? And this weekend, he's battling on his league on Gatekeepers. Shout out to Gatekeeper. Shout out to Gatekeeper series. Shout out to the man has the best. It's the best Steve song. Gates is a garden. Open the gates. Y'all know the song. And go to the outro too, because they went crazy. But without further ado, I got Jersey, Loud Boy's own DRE Dennis. What up, brother?
Loud shit. You already, man. It's good, bro.
I'm all right. I'm in good spirits, man. Tell the people how it is for DRE, man. What up?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Focused for tomorrow. You know, get shit together. Doing a million things. It ain't easy throwing the event and battling, but you know.
Yeah.
Got a little practice, so I'm good.
Okay. So throwing the event and battling. I've always want to ask this question to league owners. How is it that day? Because league owners, people don't know. Hold on, let me get the ISO, Dre. Hold on. I gotta do this. I'm sorry. People do not know how hard it is to run a league. It is very difficult. I'm watching. I'm everywhere. Not just shout to URL, shout to KOTD. They've done a lot to perfect the format. They bigger brand, thing like that, right? When you owning a small mid-sized league, there's a lot you have to do, Dre. It's a lot.
Yeah.
So talk to the people, man. Tell me about event day. If you battling and you gotta run the show at the same time.
All right. So as a league owner, you know, the day of the event, you doing last minute shit, running around. You might be, you know, picking up the liquor that you selling at the event, you know, checking in with the battlers, making sure they touch down. They checked into their hotels. Everything is good. Transportation is good. Dealing with possible backouts, making sure there's not any of those. So it's hectic for a league owner. As a battler, the day of the event, normally you going over your material. You practicing, making sure you good, you focus, you know, zoning out, meditating, whatever you do to get ready. So having to do both at the same time is it's hell. Like, you don't have the luxury of having that last day to prepare and put the finishing touches. Like, that has to be done before.
Right.
And you got to balance it sometimes. Like, sometimes I might be hosting a battle and then somebody calls me in the middle of the battle. It's so-and-so, this battler, they're on their way, but they got a flat tire or something.
Right.
And it's like, oh shit, like I gotta go outside and handle this real quick. And I'm dealing with this with the intermission that I was just about to practice during. Like, damn, like, you feel me? So it's tough to deal with. And another thing is, when you're hosting every battle, battle events are tiring. We standing there for 6 to 8 hours. You feel me? So standing there hosting every single battle and then battling on top of that, like, physically is draining too. So mentally and physically is draining. But you know, it's a challenge, and I like challenges.
That's dope, man. That's dope. And you know, throughout your career, you've had years where you have gone on the road, you know, traveled to 6, 7 different states and battle guys, you know, whether it's the local guy who is, you know, doing his thing, versus some of the veterans. And this time, you battling a guy who mostly regard as the current face of battle rap in Geechi Gotti. You're battling The Rock right now in 01. And you just saw him, because we was outside. Shout out to the riot. We was just outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What is your motive going into this battle? Are you looking to play spoiler with this situation when we walk into that champion room? Or what's up, man? What's the motivation? Walk me through it.
Now, I'm expecting Geechi to be at 1,000%. He knows this battle matters. Any battle he takes matters. You feel me? Especially when he's trying to be champion of the year. He don't have that just in a bag.
Right.
You feel me? There's still a URL got an event next week and shit like that. You got some of the contenders on that card. So he's trying to solidify his case. I know he's going to be on 100. So knowing that, it's like, yo, if I beat Geechi Gotti at 100%, like that says a lot for me and my journey and my champion of the year campaign as well. Because I'm not saying I should win this shit, but I should be in that conversation. Most battles in a year period. The top seed in the King of the Dot tournament out of everybody, not just my division, out of everybody, highest score. You feel me? Big names. I battled on King of the Dot, RBE, and URL this year. So I know that this battle at the end of the year is the cherry on top. And if I win that shit, it's going to change a lot for me. So, I'm focused. I'm focused for that battle.
And we not, and I think I'm gonna just say this too, and this is just a note for everybody. We not sleeping on that KOTD tournament. We not sleeping on that season. We not sleeping on what's going on. I like what's going on over there. But you are the top seed of everybody on KOTD, right? So let's just put that out there right now. And that means something, in my opinion. That shit means something.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? What other get the people some of the notable battles that you took this year alone? Because it's a lot. I'm looking at a lot, but the battles you feel like should go into the, consideration when we talk about champion of the year type of things.
I smoked quantum physics on URL. Smoked him clearly. Like I won on the app and everything. I had a crazy battle against Danny Myers on Gates of the Garden, 3 rounds.
Right.
I feel like I won that. I battled Shotgun Suge, clearly won that. I battled Mac Myron and M City in a 2-on-2. I battled Shuni the rapper this year, fire battle. B Magic, smoked B Magic, like all 3 rounds. It's hard to remember. Like I got so many the tournament, like the names I've been battling. I got Enes,
right?
Enes, that's a judged win.
Yeah,
I got Danger Zone and a judged win. Like so, these battles matter. And then you add Geechi on top of that, plus me doing the most battles in a year period. Damn near 40. It's going to be 37.
Wow.
Like,
wow.
That's a lot.
37 battles. I don't count many losses. I do think Eli the Mayor.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk
about it. Dre, I like you, Dre.
Over here, y'all said I lost. No, not that I lost, but I got smoked. That's just what I heard. I didn't see, but that's what I was told.
Smoke might be hyperbolic. I think that he got you though. I do think he got you, Dre. I ain't gonna.
I can't be mad at that because I feel like it was a debatable battle. I didn't walk out of that venue like I clearly won that battle, but I didn't leave feeling like damn I lost either. You feel me? I knew it was going to be some people that felt like I won and some that felt like I lost. So I can't be mad at that. But when I heard I got smoked, that could be what's going to happen in the Geechi battle. I'm like, hold up.
Listen,
that was over there.
And that's what
he was in the building, bro.
I was.
You saw how they was on his side. I'm not blaming it on that.
Right. But he's the hometown kid. And his hood is right. You could walk to his neighborhood from there.
He got more love than Geechi did.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, he got more love than Geechi did.
Yeah.
So, and I was out there just with Bandit Montana.
Right.
Shout out to Bandit out there. You feel me? So, this is going to be completely different. Like Geechi coming over here, you feel me? My family and friends is gonna be over here this time.
So yeah. You're like, yo, I'm gonna battle your mans. Let me battle the boss over here. Bring the boss to Jersey. Okay.
Facts. I'll battle him over there though.
That's real New Jersey right there. I like that. Now, we talk about what Gotti was able to do with A-Ward. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I think that they had a great battle. To me, that's one of the top battles of the year, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But you as an MC, when you watching what Geechi Gotti is doing up there with A-Ward, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going through your head in terms of preparation? Because this man is not taking his foot off the gas. And what was your thoughts on the battle overall?
The battle's fire. Probably top 5 best battles this year.
Yeah.
I feel like it was debatable. In the building, I felt like Geechi won. On cam, I felt like A-Ward got it. So it's like, if I personally felt both ways, it's like it gotta be a debatable.
Right.
You feel me? If I felt like both of them won at some point in time, it gotta be a debatable. So honestly, I watched that battle maybe 6-7 times, including live. Because that's his newest work. And it's a small league battle. So how he raps in that is different than how he rap for Lux. Exactly. So I'm like, all right, this is what I need to prepare for. I'm gonna be honest. Every time I watch the battle, I got more and more confident. I got more and more confident.
Why so?
Because Geechi is fire, but a lot of the shit he was doing against A-Ward was Christian bars. Like his biggest reactions were Christian bars.
Yeah.
You know, Jesus ain't the only one that died for my sins and shit like that. Like, they were fire, but it's like you're attacking one specific angle, you're home, and it's like that's just gonna be different. You're not gonna have that same angle. Shout out Briz. He just hit me up, said he gonna pull up tomorrow too.
Shout out to Briz. That's a fact. Shout out to Jay Black.
Yeah,
too,
Briz don't come outside that too much, so that's why I had to say that. Like, that's a big deal. But
yeah. You see Black. He said Gotti went up, but finish it. I don't want to cut the wisdom, but go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah. So every time I'm watching it, I'm like, the approach he can use against me is going to be completely different. And what he was doing against A-Ward, we're different battlers. He can't use that same approach for me. And I feel like the things I do, like the things I'm great at in battling, I feel like I'm better at those things than what he's great at. And that's what I'm going into the battle to prove. I'm not going to go out there and do what Geechi does and try to real talk the room the whole time and shit. Like, nah, I'm going to show y'all I'm nice at what I do. Right.
Okay. So you trying to...
So that's my focus for the battle. It's not even necessarily... Of course I want to win the battle. But it's not to go in there and, you know, expect the crowd not to fuck with Geechi and shit like that. I'm expecting a fire back and forth that I'm going to win. Right. I just know I'm more prepared. And my thing is, we was both on that card.
Yeah, I was both on the card.
So I see some people praising him like, oh, he just battled A-Ward. Now he's battling Dre Dennis. Like, oh, I was on that card too. Like, don't forget.
Yeah, like,
and you don't feel like,
yeah, like you don't belong in the ring.
When it comes to short preparation, I'm the best in the culture at that.
So talk your talk.
That's a factor too.
Talk your talk.
So
I'm gonna have to ask you what you say, Dre. Tell him again, bro.
First of all, I'm the most consistent in the culture. So when it comes to last minute preparation, I'm the best at that. I know Geechi wasn't writing for me before A-Ward. You feel me? So he had 2 weeks to prepare for this. In 2 weeks, my material is easily going to be better than his.
Okay. And what about the pregame talk, right? Jay Black brought it up. The Geechi went off on Dre Dennis, right? Yeah. Now, it seems like people, even amongst your peers sometimes, I think your peers are a little bit hip to the game, so they put on a little bit for the fans. But it seems like this dismissal when Dre Dennis comes up, like, oh, yeah, it's just Dre Dennis, right? People will know that you capable of clipping niggas, but they'll still be like, oh, it's just Dre Dennis. Is this battle is this something that you look to erase that sort of cloud? I feel like it's unfair, but I feel like it's a little bit of a cloud over your career and over your progress. People like, oh, it's just Dre. This don't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A battle like this definitely helps with that. Like, that's definitely one of the things I got in the back of my head, because when I went against, I got my most respect when I beat formidable opponents.
Right.
You feel me? So
Mike P.
If I can go in there and exactly, I got a lot of praise for that. Even Jack Boy, you know, like, it's like when you have those crazy performances against those type of opponents, that's when people give you the praise. So you can't, there ain't nobody in the game that it matters more to battle against than Geechi. Geechi's the face of battle rap right now, like you said.
Right.
So if I do that against him, man, if I get some of his fans, I won that battle. You feel me? To me.
Okay. Talk your talk, man. I mean, look, this is a dope battle, and it's on a card full of, full of good matches and full of names and shit like that. So it's a 2-day event. Walk us down. So it's a 2-day event, same venue both days, or what are we doing?
Yep. Same venue, 2126 East Tioga Street in Philly. Both days start at 3 p.m. Please be on time because we will be starting on time. Headlining is me and Geechi on Saturday. Plus, we got JC versus Wise, 3 rounds.
Fire.
We got the Saga versus Kang, 3 rounds.
Fire.
We got Miss Hustle making her debut against Zay Smooth. They've been hyping that battle up, doing face-offs and shit, talking crazy. So I'm hyped for that. We got Don Marino, Pride of Great, Bill Collector versus Sully 17, Prestavia making her return to the gates. She's running shit right now, Queen. In female battle rap. She in that top 5 talk.
She one of those.
Right now.
She one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, and she don't have that many battles. I think she might have 10 battles altogether. And yeah, so for us to bring her back home, that was big for us. So yeah, we got some crazy shit. We bringing out E-Ness.
Yeah.
Versus Rio. We got the battle of the old heads, Chuck Book versus O Solo. Like we got some dope ass battles that we know is going to entertain the crowd the whole time.
Man. That's fire. I'm excited for it, man. And I like the way that you actually book the battles. You know what I mean? You got guys like Kang on there, you know what I'm saying, who I think is dope. Incorporating the Gates of the Garden like staples with some of these other guys. Like when you trying to put that matchup, those type of matchups together, like is it sort of like, yo, you feel like the MC's obviously gonna do it because it's Dre Dennis, I fuck with you, so let me go rock with it. But like when as a league owner, you got your guys that's just coming up. How do you decide when it's time to give them that name that maybe will push them over the top or might kill them? Or do you just throw them in the pool like, yo, swim? You know what I'm saying? If the guy agrees.
Sometimes we do that. Like sometimes it's like me and CeeLo will be sitting back like, I don't know if he's ready for this battle. It's like you never know. Because there's some battles people felt like I wasn't ready for. And then I went out there and proved them wrong. So, that's trial and error. But you try to protect. You try to protect the assets a little bit. So, but I feel like we got like 50 battlers on our roster. So we constantly got guys that are elevating, ready for shots and shit like that. And we got the platform to give them that. So it's really when you earn that and you're ready for that step, that's when you'll get that. If you want to make that happen before then, and you can make it happen before then, we'll help you. But if we feel like you're ready for something, you're going to get a Wise versus JC or a Bandit Montana versus Mac Myron or even a Zay Smooth versus Miss Hustle.
Right.
Like these are people on our front line. So
my boy Wise been putting on, bro. I like Wise a lot, bro. Like he's fire. I met Wise in Lancaster. He was battling out there. I was with Yak Man. He was cooking shit then. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope to see everybody elevate and all that. Are we gonna get a pay-per-view? We get a VOD for this card, or just everything's gonna be released as it is?
Both. Yeah. The pay-per-view is gatetothegarden.kling.com. That's CLENG.com. And the VOD will be out by Monday for both days. 2-day events. So yeah,
all right.
We wasn't gonna be selfish with this. You
wasn't gonna be selfish, good, Dre.
This me and Geechi, you feel me? Like I know this is a big battle. Everybody want to see this. So
okay. And for everybody that's in here now, that the pay-per-view link will be in the description box, so you guys can go there and make sure you tune in and everything like that. Man, this year, Dre, has been very, very competitive, very good year. I'm saying that the last couple of years in battle rap have been extremely competitive. And I think that it's more competitive now than it's ever been. That's my opinion. Like how do you regard this year you know, relative to years prior? Like, what do you think? How you think the game has shifted over this last year? You know, you take a lot of battles, you see a lot of shit. What changes do you notice in the game right now?
I think the more battle rap goes mainstream, the more serious the battlers get. Like you see, it's a real bag. Everybody throwing on designer and shit now. Like niggas is getting that money out here now. So it's like you see shit like Caffeine or King of the Dot on Twitch, and they throwing tournaments, and you hear 100,000, you hear $1 million tournament and shit like that. It's like, nah, I gotta get on my shit. So that's how everybody feels. And when you competing at this level, you feel like you deserve those opportunities. So I feel like that's making everybody grind hard.
Right.
And it's more out here for everybody too. Like before URL, they was throwing maybe 6 events a year, aside from like PG events. Like the bigger events now, they throwing 2 in a month sometimes. You feel me? So it's more to go around for everybody, and everybody want a piece of that pie. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Right. No, it's real, man. It's good. Avenues is opening up, but I like the fact that the smaller leagues are still maintaining what they maintain. And I said this before, you kind of need the Gates of the Gardens and the Houston Barcode and iBattles to be around. They keep the game fresh. They keep it competitive. You know, do you?
And that's where the stars are coming from.
Right.
Like URL, they not just going to pick up somebody off the street that they just heard might be nice. Like, nah, you need that resume. So they going to pay more attention to certain leagues. Right. And that's why when we throw a Gatekeepers card, we try to make sure our front line is out there.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I got the call today. You feel me? You might see some URL staff in the building tomorrow. So
okay.
Like,
yeah.
So I'm talking about staff.
Staff.
So
most
like head honcho staff.
So,
you feel me? So when it's cards like that, you want to make sure that you're actually developing talent, and these are all the battlers that we've been trying to develop. So it's not us being selfish at all. It's us trying to get opportunities. You need these smaller leagues because that's where Easy to Block Captain comes from, and Kid Slade and Elijah Street and Prestavia and all these type of battlers. They come from the small leagues. You need these smaller leagues. So we're vital in battle rap just as much as the bigger leagues.
Right. I agree totally. I'm on the same wavelength with you, Dre, on that, because that's where a lot of the energy is. Sometimes I get tired of the big stage. I want to go to smoky room. Brothers are rolling up fontos, and you know what I'm saying? Like we ready to just get in there and work. When you talking to newer artists and everything, you know, you being a road warrior and a veteran and somebody who's experienced the ups and downs of this game, do you like? Is there a sort of like? Because I noticed that the URL situation was what it was. But is that something that maybe newer artists ask you about? Like, what's the best league to jump to? When to go? When not to go? Like, how involved are you in that as far as building up new talent?
As far as our roster, we make sure we're hands on with that. Like, as far as outsiders, you know, it is what it is. You feel me? But our roster, we're definitely a part of that. Like, and you know, guys like Wise, he just was on RBE.
Yeah.
You know, before he took that opportunity, you know, he came to me and Low, like, how y'all feel about this? Like, y'all think this is a good step for me? You know, we talk about the pros. So we're always going to be a part of that.
Right. No, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. It's good out here, man. You know, fourth quarter pressure. Fourth. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we was talking about like who are the top guys this year. Everybody's making a list and everything like that. And the one thing I always get toward is like, if you got a battler that's well known, of note, you know, people respect or whatever, right? Do you count it more if they lose outside of the big lights, outside of the big stage? Do you count that loss more than if they lose on the bigger stage? Or is it all the same to you? You lost here, you lost there. The stage really doesn't matter. Card doesn't matter. How do you view that as a guy who, again, who's battled everywhere, done everything? Like, are all these losses equal to you?
I can't say they're all equal because I think it's more so who you're battling. Because if a big name takes an L to somebody that's not really known, it's not going to get blown up like that unless they just got body and it was viral.
Right.
Like, they probably not going to share it that much. It's not going to get crazy views. But if you lose to an actual name and it's a smaller league, A War versus Geechi Part 1. People cared about that, and that mattered the whole time. So
right.
Yeah, I think it really depends on who you battling. Sometimes what league too, because if you take an L on the gates and it's against one of our gatekeepers and like it gets a lot of publicity, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt somebody's champion of the year campaign. So I think the respect for the smaller leagues is constantly rising, and it's going to matter more and more as the years go on.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you just was out there, West Coast. Shout out to West Coast. Shout out to Compton. Now we had a conversation some time back. So shout out to the whole Loud Boys team. They was all up here, y'all. All of them. I said Riot versus Gates.
Yeah.
I need to take the thermometer. I need to test the temperature again. That boy Hansel nice. Royalty nice.
He is.
What we doing, Dre?
We'll book him soon too. We standing strong. Like, ain't nothing change over here. You know me? Like they not fucking with us. And this is the introduction to that. Dre Dennis versus Geechi Gotti, Gates versus Riot. So that's why we doing a one rounder. You feel me? We not gonna spoil a possible matchup in the future. Right. So yeah, they can't fuck with us.
They can't fuck. They not fuck with you.
Nah.
Now I don't know what women like. Shout out to RX. Respectfully,
can't nobody fuck with Prestige.
I don't know if we. I got to see it. RX, you got to make me a believer.
Thing is, when we talked about this a few months ago, you wasn't talking like that. You was like, I don't know, RX might get Prestige.
I didn't say it, bro.
See a couple more battles and shit.
Bro, I seen Lady Caution, I seen Diesel, and I'm just like, you know what? Okay, I see what we aiming at. But I'm saying, Hansel, Royalty.
He nice.
You know what I'm saying?
He nice too. Yeah,
like they had good days, bro. I'm just saying, I like to see it. I'm petty, so I still want to see it, Dre. You know what I mean?
Nah, come on, man. You be forgetting we got so many big names and up and comers. Like we got niggas like Slade, Elijah Straight, like I said, Prestavia, Wise, Bandit Montana, Kang. Like these are people that are actually making moves and making noise out here. Like these ain't me just throwing out names. Like, and then when we go into the bigger names too, like me, Don Marino, Bill Collector, Prince Mafia, like we got some crazy. It gets crazy over here. And Danny need to pick a side too. He never battled over there. Danny never battled over there. He got like 6 Gates of the Garden battles. Called himself a gatekeeper. Like, nah, Danny, you over here with us.
Talk to him.
Come on.
Yeah.
You over here with us. You don't pick and choose when you're a gatekeeper. You always a gatekeeper. You ain't even battle with them yet. You just gonna side with them because they on the same coast. Like, nah, I put money in your pocket, Danny.
Yeah. Talk to him, Dre. Come on, Danny. Don't do that. Don't be hood hopping. Come on now. This is crazy though, man. Because I like I said, I just think the end of the year is finishing off so good, man. And with that being said, a guy with the accolades again turned another dope year. What can we look forward to for next year? Like, what are the goals? I like to know the motivational goals for this. I never see you come to a battle or put on an event half-ass ever, but I need to know where the motivation even comes from. What's next for a guy like Dre Dennis?
Man, more battles like me versus Geechi. You can see me working with King of the Dot more. Like I'm loving what they doing with the tournament. They got plans for me outside of that. So I was on King of the Dot, URL, and RBE this year. I would like to do the same thing next year. I'm rocking with RBE. Always fuck with URL. So I'm trying to do more battles on big stages. Yeah. And when I'm on independent leagues, I want it to be like me and Geechi and shit like that.
Right. That's fire, bro. And you don't, you do fluidly kind of go from the big leagues and all that. You don't never run into any politics or anything like, yo.
I never have. That's the crazy thing. Like everybody's different. Like, yeah. I guess now being a league owner plays a part in that. Because you see people like John, like
True.
he's battled on all three.
Right.
Like, you feel me? So I think, honestly, I think when you're a boss, you get treated a little different.
Okay, shit.
Like that's that's part of what comes with it. So, even when I wasn't getting the plates that I felt like I deserved at URL, I never talked bad about them. I never bashed them. I never talked crazy to them. Like, it was always love, and it was always, oh, you about to make this move, it's all good. Like, you got our blessing. When the time is right, we'll bring you right back. And that's how I've been able to move around. So
right.
I plan to keep doing that.
I see a comment here saying Gates of the Garden top 10 leagues in battle rap. I would argue top 5 this year. Top is in the 5, in my opinion. Where do you I mean, obviously, like all bias aside.
I think we top 5. I think we top 5. You got the top 3 that you can't really.
Yeah, this is what it is. Yeah,
like, it's been that way for years.
Right. I think
you got us.
I battle. Y'all in I battle, I felt like held it down this year massively. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like the amount of events, the battles that came from it, like the high profile battles. Like, we was bringing out some people that don't come outside like that.
Yeah.
Like, how often? This is the second time we booked Geechi this year. We booked Tay-Rock this year. Like, you don't see that. We got hustle. Like, you feel me? Like, this don't happen too often. We shouldn't be looked at as a small league. That's why I say independent leagues. I feel like, if anything, we're in that middle category, because you got the top 3, and then you got us and I battle, and I feel like nobody else is on that level and being active right now. You got some leagues that have put in work, but they're not as active right now. So yeah, I feel like this year we've definitely been top 5.
Right. No, I think y'all put in a lot of work, bro. And I'm excited to see. I wish I could come through. I'm actually busy and all that, but I wish I could come through and see the battle. Yo, what's the cost on the tickets? We getting questions on that too. What's the cost on the tickets and everything like that? And some of the other event logistics you want to run down.
Yeah, so first of all, the pay-per-view, because I know a lot of people want to get the pay-per-view. The pay-per-view is $40. GateToTheGarden.Kling.com. At the door is $75. We got 11 battles for y'all. Everybody's in town. All 11 of those battles are happening. Geechi's already in Philly. He was at Champion earlier. You feel me? So don't worry about the battles not happening, because they happening. So day 2, same time, 3 p.m. It's in Philly. We got Dot on that card. Jack Boy Maine. Yo Boy Peanut versus Heron. Like, we got some shit on that card too. So yeah, we working all weekend.
Man,
I'm tired as hell.
2-day card, man. Dre, you
tired as hell. Day 2.
That's a lot of battle rap, bro. It's a lot of, what I mean? The 2-day card can be kind of difficult, but the guys on the first day, right? I want to talk a little bit, because the first day you got Dot, you do got Jack Boy Maine, but it's a lot of up and coming guys. Like, how are you getting in contact with these guys? Are they reaching out to you? You know what I'm saying? Some of the guys tend to be from the Northeast, but yeah,
a lot of them reach out to us. We're easy to get in touch with. We on every social media, so just look up Gates of the Garden, and we work constantly trying to develop talent, bring in new talent, and when we book this talent, there's never a card that we don't put big names on the card. That's why some people are like, why wasn't Dot and Jack Boy on day 1? And it's like, no, we got to put some star power on that day 2 to still bring out the same type of crowd, so they can get that type of love and opportunity.
Right.
So, people like to reach out a lot, and we do a lot of events, so it makes it easy for us to book a lot of talent.
Yeah, man. We looking forward to it, man. You know what I'm saying? I think the thing I'm looking for, man, I'm always interested in body bags, man. You know what I mean? I like to see people get washed and all that. I don't know why it's like that, but I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? And if I look at this card, man, especially on that other day, I don't know. I got my eye on JC Wise. I'm gonna say that. I got my eye on JC Wise.
What? As far as a body?
No, because I want to see what he's able to do with that pressure. That JC pressure is different. It is.
Yeah, and it's 3 rounds. That's Wild's first 3-rounder on the gate. So
that's a fact. That's
know.
a fact. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, bro. You know what I mean? I wanted to get you up here, make sure we talk about the card this weekend and all that too, and give you your flowers, bro. Like you continue to work hard, continue to turn in great years. And people like me that look at the work that people put in, of course we're gonna have you at the table, bro, when it's time to put together that 20. We have to. You know what I'm saying? So
appreciate that.
that's just where I'm at with it. But I want to give you the ISO, talk to the people, let them know what you want to let them know, how to follow, how to get the card, all that.
Well, first off, you said you're going to try to bring me to the table.
Yeah.
I'm trying to move up on that list tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm trying to move up on that list.
Yeah.
So, Dre Dennis versus Geechi Gotti tomorrow. That's December 11th in Philly. 75 at the door, or cop the pay-per-view. GateToTheGarden.cling.com, CLEENG.com. Follow us on everything. Gate to the Garden. Follow me on everything. I am Dre Dennis. CeeLo, Jersey on everything. Yeah. Gate to the Garden this weekend, man. It's all about the gates right now.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, so make sure y'all check that out. Check out what Dre got going on. Dre, I meant to ask you this because you live in a part of Jersey that y'all can either be Giants fans or Eagles fans. What we doing, Dre? What's up? What we doing, Dre? What?
Hey, first of all, I'm a diehard Sixers fan.
Okay.
So
okay.
Off that, the Eagles shit right there, man. I grew up. I'm 15 minutes away from the bridge. So yeah, I always fuck with the Eagles, man.
Bro, I feel like we doing good enough to make me mad because I don't know. I feel like we not, you know what I mean? We not good in real life.
I know exactly what you mean.
You know what I mean? It's like that tweener shit. It's like I wish we would have just been like, you know what? Let's call it a day. But they want to win games. So now we in the playoff hunt right now. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully we can grab another ring before my lifetime. I told people Philly got their 1 ring. I'm Gucci for the next 15 years. I'm gonna come clean. But
see, I just need the Sixers to get 1 in my lifetime, and I'm happy.
Dre. Now Dre.
Hey, and B gonna make it happen.
Simmons for Dame. What we doing?
Hell yeah. Yeah, we doing that.
Okay.
Hell yeah. That's all we need right there. It's over.
Yeah. I feel like y'all might be a Damian Lillard away from getting shit done. I'm gonna come clean.
Yeah.
We got one donation here from Darren. Says Kid Slay got to come back outside. Can't just chill after building that hype. Sir, he has a battle on Houston Barcode. Go watch that. It's very good.
Yeah, he went crazy.
He got very crazy. So shout out to Houston Barcode. Go watch that battle. Now,
yeah, and he's on Don Marino's card January 8th in Miami.
Right.
Battling on that card. I'm on that card too.
Right.
So
and we were supposed to sync
he
up
out here, he outside.
Yeah, we gonna get him up. Plug talk. We gonna get him up here. You know what I'm saying? But Dre, always a pleasure, my guy. Big salute to you. You know what I'm saying? Everything you got going on, bro. And don't be afraid. Win, lose, or draw, come back up here. All right.
That's a fact. Next week. I need to
on.
talk about this shit regardless.
Yeah, right on, Dre. I'm with it, bro. And you be easy, all right?
All right, appreciate it.
No doubt, man. That is the hardest working man in battle rap right there. That's Dre Dennis. Shout out to Jersey, shout out to Loud Boy, shout out to Gates to the Garden. Make sure you get that pay-per-view. The link will be in the description box, so you don't have to go nowhere. You already seen the interview. You see the energy we coming with right now. Make sure you go cop, all right? Make sure you go get that pay-per-view. See the VOD. We'll debate about it. Join the Discord and all that. Salute the whole society. Salute the whole team. Cola, Pose, Driz. You know what I'm saying? Posey, the whole squad, man. We out here, man. And another thing too, man. I want to give my support to my man None. He was in a pretty bad car accident. He's fine now. So if y'all see him out in the battle rap streets, the Twitter streets, and all that, make sure y'all get that man y'all support. So shout out to None. Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing. I'm up out of here, man. I'm out of here only for a little bit because I'm gonna come back. All right, 5 o'clock West Coast time, 8 o'clock our time. All right, I got my man Hansel up here. New Battler Spotlight. You know how we do it, man. Tone Bro, Black Compass Media. Subscribe to what we got going on. All right, end of the year is about to get crazy. I'm buying my suit for champion now. I'm showing up in a 3-piece in this motherfucker. All right, Black Compass Media. We up out of here. Y'all be good. Peace.